Why should I go to the Easter party? I only give Ashley's cronies a chance to have a good gawp at me.
I'm not making the decision for you, Bernice. You were the one who wanted to split up, and it's not fair on Gabby if you keep...
This came for you, Diane.
Oh, thanks.
What's wrong, Mum?
Well, there's one here for Bob as well.
I've seen it all now.
I wonder what that's all about.
I don't know. Let's just hope it's an April Fool.
Oh, my God, Diane. I can't believe she's doing this to me.
What about me? Mr. Robert Hope and Mrs. Diane Blackstock committed acts of adultery. The said act took place in the Woolpack public house.
What about this? Look, unreasonable behaviour. Me unreasonable. I bent over backwards for a
Never mind the cafe. I'm not being stood up in court like a scarlet woman. I wouldn't mind. We never had so much as a fumble.
Well, Mum seems to think you have.
No, it's not true, Donna. No, when I made my wedding vows to your mother, I meant every word I said.
Well, I've got a few choice words to say to Mrs. Vivian Hope. Go and get dressed. We're going straight over that shop to sort out this pack of lies.
Oh, Bob, you're not going to be getting divorced, are you?
Well, I hope not.
Well, so do I. I really like having you as a stepdad. I know I always say you're a bit daft, but you and Mum make a really good couple.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Donna. Look, don't worry, sweetheart. We'll sort something out, one way or another.
You know what you've got to do today, don't you, Danny?
No, what's that, Mum?
Oh!
April Fool!
Oh, you idiot, man! Tell him!
Don't involve me. Danny, I have a word for you. You know that one that you don't like? Job. Get one today, please.
You've got more chance of him winning Miss World.
And you get this place cleaned up before you go to that Easter party.
I'll get you back for this. I am sick of you and your stupid jokes.
I'm really scared. Look, I'm shaking.
Oh, you will be when I finish with you.
Wow, what are you going to do?
You'll find out, Div.
Are you sure you've done the right thing? Breaking the sanctity of marriage.
It won't end in divorce. It's the only way I can get Bob back. It's been awful, you know, Emily. I've missed Donna and Bob so much.
Well, if you ask me, you're taking a big risk.
Well, I'm not asking you, am I? I know it'll work. Be strong and he'll be back before long. Be strong and he'll be back before long. It's my mantra. Be strong and he'll be back... Oh, that's for me. I'm going into Houghton to get a manicure and a blow-dry. After all, a girl has to look her best if her husband's going to come crawling back to her, doesn't she?
Our Lord was crucified and rose after 3 days, and what do? Eat confectionery and stick a load of chicks around the place.
It's for the children, Edna.
Well, there's one child waking up to bad news. I feel so sorry for poor little Gabrielle.
And Ashley.
She should be thankful she married such a good man. In my day, once you were married, that was the end of it. You stuck it out, even if your husband was a bad lot.
Maybe Bernice will regret her decision and come back to Ashley one day.
Not divorced, not again. I don't think I can cope with another one.
And I can't cope with being involved in someone else's.
Bob, I'm so sorry. Donna, are you all right?
No, I'm not.
Where is she?
She's not here.
Emily, I'll go through the back and drag her out here if I have to.
Mrs. Hope's at the beauty salon.
Oh, she's priming herself for an ex-man. I've lost her. Why is she doing this to me?
That trouble causer's making a monkey out of you. And a marriage breaker out of me. Wait till I get my hands on her.
Please, Dan, will you stop bad-mouthing my wife?
And violence is never the answer for solving a dispute.
It is in this case.
I've worked with Mrs. Hope long enough to know she sometimes acts in haste.
Do you think she really wants this divorce, Emily?
Of course she does. I bet she can't wait to see me in the dock. Well, I've got a few things I could say about her in court. And by the time I've finished, she'll have to drag me off her.
Just shut up, all of you. You won't lay a hand on my mum. And you, figure out what you're going to say to her and make it good. I've had enough of you all acting like kids.
I'm off out, Dad.
You're going nowhere.
I want to see Katie.
You've seen enough of Katie. You're staying in. But you can study for your exams. That should keep you busy.
I'm sick of this. We didn't even do anything wrong.
Yes, you did. You let yourself down. I'm really disappointed in you.
Yeah, you shouldn't have got caught, you idiot.
Get your school books out. That's the most important thing. Not Katie.
Katie?
Come downstairs, love. You're too old to be sulking like this. Katie. I know you think I might have been harsh, but when I walked in, you're my daughter, my responsibility. I only do what I think is best for you, love.
Might be for the best, Bob. She can be a bit of an handful, can't she?
She's the love of my life, Tricia.
All of us have been through a divorce, Bob. We know how bad you feel.
Why is it always me? I mean, this could be my 4th divorce. Am I a bad man?
No. You're just very unlucky who you marry.
Mum, I've decided to take Gabrielle to the party. I'm not going to let Ashley's church groupies put me off.
That's my girl. You go in there and hold your head up high.
I'll do my best. See you later.
Right. What are we going to do about your crackpot of a wife?
What's going on now?
Viv served divorce papers on Bob.
Oh, no. She hasn't, has she?
Feel like my life's over, Terry.
It will be if you don't sort this mess out.
Diane's been named as the other woman.
Adultery? Tricky one, that.
But I'm innocent.
Where is Viv? I'll have a word for you, Bob.
She's run off to the beautician's for the day. I'll need to keep her awake, though.
What am I going to do, mate?
Well, speaking as a fellow divorcee, I can advise only one thing.
Yeah, what's that?
Liquid lunch. Hey, don't worry, Bob. We'll sort this mess out. Somehow.
Here's Robert. Hey, where's your Andy then?
He's inside getting his nuts roasted by my dad.
Come on, Rob, walk us to Village Hall.
Yeah, so you can tell us all about it. Come on.
What's going on?
You forgot this. Give it to my dad. It's £150 for a mobile phone bill. That's none of your business. My dad pays it. Or do you not want me to speak to my mum?
I don't know how he got through the service yesterday. That man is a martyr.
He was only doing his duty.
But to face the congregation, Ed, and everyone here today. And his wife's just up and walked out on him, and not for the first time.
Credit where credit's due. Our vicar is a good man of strong character. But don't tell him I said that.
I'm so pleased you could make it today, Ashley.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, facing those who may choose to gossip about your unfortunate marriage breakup, I knew you had the strength and resilience to overcome it.
If only I could match your ability to rise above gossip, Gloria.
Hiya. Is your Danny here?
No, he's gone looking for a job today.
It's a shame, isn't it, Ollie?
Shut up! Oh, so, now Danny's got an admirer, has he?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't. Listen, Ollie, I'm sorry, but you've got no chance with Danny. What do you mean?
Why haven't you got a chance with Danny?
That's 50p, please. I really don't think this is the time or the place to discuss it.
Letitia? Why haven't you got a chance with him?
She's got some nerve.
We're here to support our vicar, Mrs. Weaver, so let's just smile and make the best of it.
I didn't want Gabrielle to miss her first Easter party.
Neither did I.
Look, I won't stay.
Why change the habit of a lifetime?
Can't we be civil, Ashley? For our daughter's sake.
I'm doing my best.
This is hard for me as well, you know.
Drop Gabrielle off later.
Bye, sweetheart.
Come on, Monkey. Ah, that's it.
Get a load of me, Emily. I've been plucked, polished and bronzed.
That sounds painful.
It was, but worth it. Has Bob been in?
Yes.
What'd he say?
He didn't seem too happy.
Had he been crying?
No.
Oh. Do you think he knows I'm back? Oh, Emily, go over to the Woolpack, see if he's there.
Mrs. Hope, you're wearing me out. And your husband by the looks of him earlier.
I'm sick of the cold stares and the tongues wagging behind my back.
Oh, it is awful. But you have given them so much to talk about.
Go and find someone to serve, Tricia.
It's bound to be a bit awkward at first with Ashley.
It wasn't awkward. You could cut the atmosphere with a knife. No one said it would be easy. Now, go and keep yourself busy. Finish those accounts for me. OK.
Trish, get us a pen and a bit of paper, will you, love? We're going to make a list.
What of? Where's of doing Viv without getting found out?
No, no, the pros and cons of being married to Viv. What do you want to start with, Bob?
Pros.
Right. Fire away. OK. We'll start with the cons.
You look like you need another.
I do. Worn out trying to talk sense into our Andy.
Oh, don't be too hard on him. His hormones are rife. Hello. Father of the years just walked in.
Ryan, how are you doing?
I've been better.
I've grounded Andy, and he's under strict instructions to keep away from your Katie.
Good. That's the first and the last time anything like that's going to happen.
Well, that's fine by me. I've done all I can to drill it into him.
Katie's not even talking to me.
Can I get you a drink?
I could murder one.
Oh, and she's well nosy.
No, she's just got a normal curiosity in people.
Oh, Bob, please, you can't go into that shop without being interrogated. Oh, and the clothes she wears. Oh, yeah, they're really tacky.
No, I love the skirts, the shoes. Hair and makeup, yeah, that can be a bit overboard. Actually, you're right. She's really nosy. Put it on the list.
You can't tell her she's not got a chance with him and not even give us a reason.
I just don't want you to get your hopes up, Holly.
Just tell us, will you?
Look, if I tell you, you have to promise that it doesn't go any further.
Yeah. Come on.
Do you promise?
Promise! Oh, T-shirt.
Right, I suppose it's only fair you should know. But I've always suspected our Danny was gay.
No way.
Serious? I mean, I used to live with Jason. Who'd know my brother was gay better than me?
I did wonder why he's never tried it on with you, Ollie.
So now you know.
I can't carry on like this, sweetheart, not talking. I just don't want you getting into any trouble, that's all.
As if that's going to happen, Dad.
You only have to do it the once and you can end up pregnant.
It's a bit hard when you're on the pill, though, isn't it, Dad?
You're on the pill? When did this happen?
Been on it for ages, Dad. I'm not stupid, all right?
But what if you catch something? You don't know where that lad's been. And I thought you said it were just a one-off.
Right, well, not when it's any of your business, but me and Andy have been sensible from the start. When it's all sorted, just get over it, all right?
Maybe you should go over and tell Bob you're not serious about the divorce.
I'm not backing down. If he wants me, he can walk through that door and beg.
£150 for a mobile phone bill, Jess?
So what do you want me to do? Tell my mum I'm not allowed to talk to her because you two Scrooges say I can't?
Don't give me that. You've been ringing your mates as well.
Oh, so I can't talk to my friends either?
Yeah, 15p.
Cancel me holiday to Barbados, Emily.
You pay half the bill. Me and Maggie think that's fair.
Oh, well, if Maggie thinks it's fair, it's all right then, isn't it?
Some people, they have no decorum. No family. Shambles.
So, no pros so far, but cons list looking good.
Have you put down jealousy? She's a real little green-eyed monster once she gets going.
I still think she dresses like a tart. Nosy.
Makes up vicious lies about innocent people.
Hey, what about her snoring? I've heard Nowt like it.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she?
Oh, Gabby's back, my niece. How are you, pet?
I'm managing. It's what she wants, Diane. What else can I do?
Hi.
She's had a feed and she's been changed.
Thanks, Ashley.
I better get off.
Bye, then.
Bye-bye, Gabrielle.
Right. Is there anything we missed off the list so far?
Yeah, if she can't get her own way, she'll fly off the handle.
Flies off the handle.
Makes me feel really guilty, and then she'll do something underhand just to make sure that she does get what she wants.
Yeah, sounds familiar, that one.
Oh, I've had enough.
Well, we'll finish the list later. You get the pints in, Bob.
No, I've had enough of being pushed around. I've got to stand up to her, Terry. I'm tired of being bullied and emotionally blackmailed and bawled at. I've made my decision. If she wants this divorce, she can have it. Viv's gonna see a different side of me from now on.
Right, well, if that's what you want, well, you go and show her then.
Yeah, I will. Just have another pint first.
Hey, I was just on my way to the vicarage. I got Gabby an Easter bunny. I bought Bernice an egg as well. Just so she didn't feel out of it.
Rodney, haven't you heard?
Well, I heard what? I've only just got back.
Bernice and I... Well, we've split up. For good this time.
Either Gabby again, is it?
No, far from it. It's me she doesn't want.
Ashley. I'm so sorry.
So am I. But in the end, I had to face the fact that she never really loved me.
This is all I could do with a hand.
I know he's in the pub with that trollop. Go and get him for me, Emily, please. I'll give you the rest of the day off.
What about your mantra?
You're right. Be strong and he'll be back before long. Be strong and he'll be back before long. Be strong and he'll be back before long.
Drinking pies with him now, are you? And like your best mates?
We're not best mates. We're just two worried parents.
Yo, thanks for being on my side, Dad.
You've got a lot of growing up to do, Andy.
I'm old enough to do what I want.
Yes, you are. As long as it doesn't involve jumping into bed with underage girls.
Well, I don't know what you're moaning about. You'll see her at school.
Yo, that's not enough.
Well, it's going to have to be enough, isn't it? While you're in this house, you'll obey my rules. And that's an end to it.
Emily, hurry up with me herbal tea. My nerves, they're in shreds. Oh, it's you.
Look, I'm going to make this quick, Viv. I've told Bob that cigarette machine's packed up in Woolpack. But you know why I'm really here.
Keep your nose out of my marriage, Terry.
You're not going to have a marriage at this rate.
I'm putting my foot down and showing Bob who's boss.
Well, that fella worships the ground that you walk on.
And Diane Blackstock's, apparently.
Oh, they're just friends. I mean, he sat over at Woolpack as we speak, crying into his beer over you.
Is he?
You're enjoying this, aren't you? How can you do it to him?
Easy. I deserve an apology after the way he's treated me and more.
Oh, grow up, Viv. Swallow your pride and get over to that bar now.
Dare you talk to me like that?
You're going to end up a very sad, lonely old woman. And you're going to deserve every minute of it.
Emily, is that tea ready yet?
You know, Annie bought that Kylie CD. Gay guys love her.
Oh, Jason did.
No, but he said he fancied her in them shorts. He's covering up, Polly. Actually, no, forget Kylie. I am sure I've heard him playing Judy Garland CDs in his bedroom.
And he dyes his hair.
So do loads of lads. Not while they're wearing the mother's dressing gown for dawn. And have you seen his feet?
No.
Why? Paints his toenails. Listen, Ollie, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but you're better off knowing than going making a fool of yourself, aren't you?
I'm away for 2 minutes and look what happens. Our granddaughter hasn't had her first birthday yet and her parents are split up.
Well, we managed all right, didn't we?
Let me have a word with her niece. I'll make her change her mind.
Hold your horses, cowboy. She's putting our granddaughter to bed. Let's just give them a bit of peace together, eh?
Pity my dad didn't look that upset when me and Carlos finished.
And I have to pay half the phone bill, all because Maggie says so.
I've had enough working with Maggie. I don't know how you cope with her.
I only put up with the silly cow because of my dad. I'll get her back, though.
Make sure you do, because she'll just keep on walking all over you if you don't.
Was Viv in the shop?
Oh, yeah, she's back all right. Look, why don't you leave it for a while? Give her a day or two to stew.
I can't cope with this much longer, Terry.
Well, just don't go making any rash decisions. I mean, otherwise you're going to be left with no wife, no home, and a great big fat solicitor's bill.
How is that going to be any different from the way things are now? Why is it always me who's got to give in? Diane, I'm going over to Face the Music with Viv. I'm going to make sure that she doesn't name you in these divorce papers.
Good luck, pet.
It's got naught to do with Diane.
I only went away for a couple of days.
Be strong and he'll be back before long. Be strong and he'll be back before long. Be strong and he'll be... Emily? He's coming home! I knew it.
I'll go and find something to do in the back.
So, you've decided to show your face, at last.
I've had a lot to think about today, Vivian. You look stunning.
Thank you. Only took a couple of minutes.
You don't really mean this, do you?
Well, I suppose we could forget it. If you apologise for the way you've treated me.
But I've done nothing wrong.
Yes, you have.
I took the job at the Woolpack to help pay for your calf.
Well, no one forced you.
But you remortgaged this place.
Oh, so it's my fault now, is it?
Oh, I see. Taking your usual approach when you can't get your own way.
Don't accuse me of anything. I'm the innocent party here.
No, I am the innocent party. Oh, you always make me feel guilty when I haven't done a thing wrong. Then you go and do something underhand just like this so you can get your own way.
What do you want that pen for?
You've gone too far this time, Vivian.
Oh, Bob, let's talk.
You want a divorce? You've got it. You'll never change. See you in court, Viv.
Actually signed the divorce petition.
You're both as obstinate as each other, Mrs. Oak. Do you know that?
Well, it's not my fault he's too stupid to see that I was bluffing. Why else would I have a manicure and new hairdo?
Have you ever considered just going over there and telling him how you feel?
Oh, I'm afraid it's beyond that, Emily. Terry's right. I'm going to end up a sad and lonely old woman.
Morning, ladies.
What time do you call this?
An early start?
Look, by my watch it isn't.
We had to nip to the suppliers.
Suppliers are what? Lame excuses?
That's that husband of yours, if you don't believe us.
What's he got to do with this?
He saw us leave. What I want to know is what he was doing outside the pub at the crack of dawn.
Have all the flaming clocks stopped round here, or is it just Bob in a different time zone?
He's early. 2 hours to be precise. And he's already cleaned the windows and done the bottling up.
He'll wear the varnish off in a minute.
I think it's just his way of coping with his marriage breakdown.
Breakdown. I'll break the radio over his head in a minute. There's a baby upstairs.
Morning, Diane. Hope you don't mind. Just doing a bit of cleaning.
I can see what you were doing. I'm not blind as well as deaf.
Sorry. Get a bit carried away sometimes.
This barrel needs changing. Do you think you can do it without making any more racket? Ashley,
Morning, Diane. I wondered if I could have a word with Bernice.
I'll give her a shout. Come through. Bernice, Ashley's here to see you. She'll be down in a couple of ticks. Can I get you anything?
No, I'm fine, thanks. How is she?
As well as can be expected. You miss them both terribly.
My work's keeping me occupied.
You know, I wanted this to work out more than anything.
It's for the best.
I'll just go and see what's keeping her.
Paying for your sandwich with a 20. I must be paying you too much.
Someone got out the wrong side of bed this morning.
Mrs. O didn't get much sleep.
Is that right? I wondered where this dirty stop-out got to last night.
I happen to be choosy about the company I keep, unlike some.
Hey, now don't have a pop at me. He's only pulling your leg. I'll have you know I was tucked up in bed by 10:30 last night.
Good. Then there'll be no excuses for slacking today.
Hey?
I'm cracking the whip from now on. That means twice as much graft and a lot less clock watching, and no more extended lunch breaks at the pub either.
Well, she can stay with you at weekends.
My busiest time by far. Perhaps it would be better if she stayed with me on weeknights.
No.
On a temporary basis, of course, until you find more suitable accommodation.
I didn't know I was going anywhere.
I assumed it would be your next priority.
Did you?
Yes. How many times have we agreed that this isn't the right environment for Gabrielle?
It's the best I can do at the moment.
Well, you should have thought of that before you... I'm sorry, I am trying to be civil about this.
Look, I don't like it any more than you do. But it's not as if she sleeps on the bar top.
How about we agree to do what's best for Gabrielle?
It's not a very good beginning of the end, is it?
And did you imagine it would be easy?
Well, all the signs are right there.
What makes you such an expert?
Well, Scott lived with Jason too, remember?
Danny's nothing like Jason.
Have you ever seen him kiss a girl?
Well, have you ever seen him kiss a boy?
Ollie, don't be so gross.
I'm not, I'm just saying, maybe he's choosy.
That's you out then.
Cheeky cow.
Don't stop on my account.
Oh, we're just discussing what videos to get.
Yeah, nice try.
Well, what do you think we're talking about?
And what else? Andy and Katie as usual.
We don't talk about our mates behind the backs. We're not that shallow.
So what did you say you were on about?
We think Danny might be gay.
I feel terrible leaving Mrs. Thorpe, but he had to get away.
I know how you feel, if Bob's anything to go by.
I've never seen her like this. She unpacked the magazines this morning and didn't go near the gossip pages.
Bob's gone the other road. I've had 7 cups of tea, and you could eat your dinner off these floors.
Well, that's not so bad, is it?
Have you ever seen Bob in shorts? Not the first thing you want to lay eyes on in the morning.
Unless you're Mrs. Thorpe. We'll have to do something before it gets too late.
Easier said than done.
Is Bernice in?
She's just taken Gabby for a walk.
You know I can't keep up with that daughter of ours.
She won't be long. Have a drink while you're waiting.
I've got it.
Got what?
A plan to get them back together.
It's gone way beyond that, love.
No, Mr. and Mrs. Thorpe, I mean.
No, we don't even know for certain. It's only something Letitia said.
Well, she seemed pretty serious to me.
I must admit, I had my doubts about that one. All your telltale signs are there.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
We could settle this once and for all.
No.
Well, let's see what Emily thinks.
You shut it, Rob.
Thinks about what?
Danny Daggett.
He seems like a nice boy.
Exactly.
Ignoring you.
Donna, I was wondering if you'd do me a favour.
Oh, I'm not going back to the shop again. The mood my mum's in today.
No, it's nothing like that. I've had an idea. To get your mum and Bob back together.
Well, finally from me, a rescue operation's underway to save dozens of swans on a lake near Rotherham.
Come and get it, sleepyhead.
Cheers.
Look, she might really lends it up to it.
That Zoe's working you too hard.
Tell me something I don't know.
Up all hours. It's not good for you.
Neither's this cabbage soup.
Seeing as we're all here, I think a toast is in order.
Coming here, starting over, was never going to be easy, but I think we all deserve a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Maggie's stamped her mark on the holiday village, the girls have settled in at school. Oh, and Craig's splashed out on Easter eggs this year, which I'm told is a first.
Thank you.
So, cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers. Does this mean you'll cough up for my phone bill?
I didn't take advantage, Jess.
It was a joke.
How about, we'll see.
Phil, we agreed.
Cheers, Dad.
You let her get away with murder.
No, he doesn't.
You was too good to last.
Although I suppose I'm equally responsible for that. I have overlooked certain contentious issues in the past.
What does she mean, Dad? Well?
It doesn't matter. Let's just finish our lunch in peace, please.
You're going on about that stupid earring again, aren't you? You still think I put it in your bedroom?
What's wrong with your pack-up? You've got to eat, love. Keep your strength up.
I'm making soup. She can have some of that if she's hungry.
Thanks, Cynthia.
Permission to go to the toilet, Dad?
Katie.
Well, why not? I need it for everything else I do.
It's down corridor on second left. Problem shared?
No offence, Cynthia. It was going to take a bit more than friendly advice to fix this.
Maybe, but it's a start.
All right, so tell me, where did I go wrong?
Hey, don't worry. A teenage daughter won't even acknowledge you exist. It's perfectly normal, let me tell you.
I can't help wondering how Katie's mother would have dealt with this.
Well, no better or no worse, probably.
I still think I could have handled it better.
Brian, you've got to stop looking for excuses to blame yourself. Your Katie's more sensible than most her age.
I'd have agreed with you this time last week.
And the rotten cow still thinks I did it.
She's not still blaming you for that.
Not in so many words, but she keeps getting these sly little digs in.
You don't believe you done it?
As far as I know.
Well, I'll give it stuff what she thinks.
I don't, but who else would do such a thing?
Someone with a real vendetta against Maggie.
Oh, well, whoever it was, I'd like to thank them. Because anybody that hates Maggie that much is all right in my books. Only wish I'd thought of it first.
You do?
Yeah, only I'd have gone one better.
How?
Dunno, lippy on a pillow or something.
I like your style. Why didn't I think of that?
Because you're not as bitter and twisted as I am.
Well, actually, you're wrong. Because it was me.
Right, anything else needs doing?
I've got a couple of blouses need ironing. Bob, I was only teasing. Take a break.
Can't stop. I need to stay focused, that's what I need.
Viv's what you need. Am I right?
Is it that obvious?
You could have told me sooner.
I wanted to.
Why didn't you?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
There's more.
Are you going to tell me what's going on here?
Remember that time my car had a flat? I did it to get Phil's attention.
You're unbelievable.
And that's not all. I took his wallet.
What?
I gave it back later. I wanted Maggie to think there was something going on between us.
Is that why you asked me to move in with you? To get at Maggie?
At first, maybe. Oh, but not now. We're like you and me, Jess. Between us, I reckon we could make Maggie's life a permanent misery.
She's growing up so fast. I'm not sure I know what's best for her anymore. She seems so angry with me.
Give her time. I mean, she's still upset. Not to mention confused, embarrassed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Chris.
We're entitled to half an hour. I mean, he's probably giving one of his lackeys a ticking off over at Thorn.
I found her snooping around my study.
I got lost, Dad.
Katie!
Well, it's not my fault. This place is massive.
Well, bring the rest of the family next time. I'll arrange a guided tour.
I'm really sorry, Chris. This won't happen again.
Oh, you're damn right it won't. And in future, I'd appreciate it if you kept your family matters at home where they belong.
to do. You think I was the only single mum the way they stop and stare in the street?
Don't worry, they'll get bored soon enough.
I'm sorry you had to hear it from Ashley first.
Well, I knew you had your doubts, but this seems all so, well, final.
This chapter's well and truly over, Dad. How did he seem to you last night?
Surprisingly candid.
It'd be hard not to be, the things I said.
Yeah, I think you got your message over loud and clear.
You liked Ashley a lot, didn't you?
I thought everyone liked Ashley. He's a kind and selfless man. Hey, the world would be a dull and empty place if everyone settled for second best. Maybe I'd have stuck with Diane.
Now there's a scary thought. You and Mum trading blows over Zimmers.
Hey, less of the Zimmers. I want you to know that whatever happens, your happiness is paramount to me.
Thanks, Dad. That means a lot.
What's up with him today?
A dull, aching throb.
Oh, take an aspirin, that'll make it go away.
No, this one it won't.
Viv.
Ah, that explains it.
Aye, I heard that. She's making our lives a right misery.
Not for much longer. That's if mine and Emily's plan goes to form.
What plan's this, then?
All in good time. In fact, I'm expecting a phone call in a minute.
Oh, wish I could say the same thing.
You've lost me, Pat.
Ray, it's been 4 days. Not a message, not a call, not even a passing hello.
I'm sure you're worrying over nothing. Woolpack. Oh, you took your time. Bob, Donna on the phone.
Quickly, Bob! The kitchen's flooded. I think the washer's leaked. Hurry up! He's on his way.
Oh, blimey, that was quick.
That's my mum.
Right, OK, she's right on time.
She's gonna kill me.
Only me.
Hi, Mrs H.
Molly, I'm sure we'll find you an outfit amongst this lot. Come on then, spill the beans. Who's the lucky fella?
Oh, he's a lad from school. He's right fit and all.
Never fear, Handy Hope is here. Viv,
What's he doing here?
fixing the washer. What's she doing here?
Trying to find a nice outfit for Donna's hot date.
What date?
Quick, run!
Hey.
Your flaming neck. Donna, this is not funny. Open the door at once. Donna, you're grounded for a week. No pocket money for a month. And you can forget about your new mobile phone.
Well, can't believe we did it.
Did you see her face?
No chance, I daren't look back.
I hope we've done the right thing.
Well, things couldn't have got much worse between them. They're probably whispering sweet nothings as we speak.
I'm very sorry, Mrs. Thorpe, but it's for your own good. You were saying?
You will never get through there.
Are you saying I'm fat?
No. I'm talking about those heels.
Oh, well, I'm not the one going through, you are.
Me? Oh, no. Who do you think I am? Harry Houdini?
You would have thought so, wouldn't you? The way you wriggled out your latest marriage.
You're saying that like I started this.
You're the one that signed the divorce papers, remember?
What did you expect me to do? Come grovelling back?
Well, it wouldn't matter now if you came crawling back face down over molten lava.
Come on, Viv. This is getting us nowhere. Couldn't we at least try and resolve this like grown-ups? I never meant for this to go on as long as it has. The truth is, it's tearing me apart inside. I miss you, Vivian. The last thing that I want is another divorce.
Maggie's in for the shock of her life when those travel agents turn up a day early.
You devious cow.
I know.
Bet I can top that one.
It'll have to be good.
It is. Invited my mum to stay.
When?
Tomorrow.
Does your dad know?
Not yet.
So Maggie won't.
I booked her in at the B&B.
Well, then you best unbook it. She can stay with us.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Thanks.
Pleasure. Besides, I have a feeling your mum and me are going to get along just fine.
Hi, Louise.
Hi. Will it be?
Usual, please. And will you have one yourself?
Thanks. Put it in the jar.
So, how was your Easter?
I was working. How about you?
Yeah, it's a very busy time for me.
Busy. Right. £4, please.
About the other night.
Look, Ray, I don't think we should bother
I
talking.
enjoyed myself. I hope we can do it again sometime.
Oh.
You free tonight?
Tonight, yeah, well, I mean, I'm free from this place, but I'm not really sure what my plans are.
Well, I'll leave you to mull it over. Don't take too long now.
Remember the first time I took you to the pictures?
How could I forget? It was so depressing, we left halfway through.
Yeah, well, the way I see it, divorce is like the emergency exit we're left by. The door only opens one way.
Into a muddy car park.
And once that door's shut, you can't get back in. You know, who knows, Viv? We could have walked out on a great movie. The happy ending.
It was Titanic, Bob.
Look, all I'm trying to say is, we've barely got beyond the opening credits of our marriage. This is no romance on a doomed ocean liner. This picture's more of a golden voyage, a magical, mystical journey, destination paradise.
Bob, so poetical. I mean, you're not acting like a wet weekend in Filey.
Hey, look at this, you lot. Hey, Ollie.
I'm warning you, Robert.
Right, people. I think you may have found your niche in life there, Danny.
I didn't find a job on it, whatever it is.
Oh, how did it go?
Well, they tried to set me up with an interview.
That's kind of like the general point of those places.
We're having a kickabout later if the weather sorts itself out. You up for it?
No time.
Come on.
We ain't got any football boots anyway.
That's all right. I've got a spare pair. I'll dig them out the closet.
That's great, isn't it? You are going to say yes?
Yeah, of course I am. But I'm having a soft touch, Diane.
Romance. Why can't it just be like it is in the movies?
Oh, especially in those black and white classics. Oh, they don't make them like that anymore.
Brief Encounter's my favourite.
Mine too. Oh, that's such a wonderful story. None of this silly game playing. Just true love finding its way.
Refill, Ray?
No thanks, Dan. Have you made up your mind yet?
Might have.
Pick you up at 7:30 then.
7:30.
8 o'clock if you like.
No, 7:30's fine with me.
Good. I'll see you then. Bye, Dan.
Bye, Ray. Certainly brief, I'll give him that.
The respondent, yours truly, has committed adultery with one Diane Blackstock. I have never so much as thought of another woman since the first day I met you.
Well, maybe I did go a bit over the top, but I don't like you working at the pub. And anyway, you don't need to now. The cafe's nearly finished.
But I enjoy the pub, and it feels right, at least for now. And I'm not far away if you need me.
I suppose you are only a stone's throw.
Yeah, better to be over the road than on the road, like when we first met.
What's that?
Terence and me devised a list of our own.
Terry Woods?
Oh, that's what I want. A cup of tea. How are you, pet?
Fine.
Fine as in not really.
Fine, as in I've got to be.
How was Rodney?
Very understanding, as it happens.
That's a first.
It's not going to get much better than this, is it, Mum?
We'll pull together like we always do. If you're sure this is what you want.
Headstrong? There's nothing the matter with being headstrong.
I couldn't think of a nice way of putting it.
Gaudy? What the hell's gaudy?
Ah, that's one of Terry's, that.
You don't think I'm gaudy, do you?
No, I love your attire as it happens.
Meddlesome.
Should have gone with inquisitive.
I never knew I was that horrible to be with. Couldn't you come up with a good reason for marrying me?
I could only think of one.
Do you mean this, Bob?
Every time she walks into the room, my heart skips a beat. My tummy goes all tingly. My knees, they feel like the blancmange. I love her like I have loved no other.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah.
Shall we forget about divorce? I have missed you.
You too.
Andy.
Is it safe?
Yeah, I think so. Well, what are you doing here?
Looking for my dad. What are you doing here?
Just wasting my life away.
Are you okay? It's not right, him treating you like this.
Are you going to tell him then?
Well, what if he was here? We need to find somewhere to go.
How about the Outer Hebrides?
How about outer space?
I can't. My space is at the cleaners. Besides, school starts on Monday.
I've missed you. What's up?
It's hard enough, Andy.
You still want to see me, don't you?
What do you think?
I'd go anywhere with you, you know.
Yeah. Oh, Andy, my dad catches you. Go on, please.
I couldn't care less.
For me, Andy.
Text me.
I will, Andy, please. Come on, just go.
Did I hear voices?
Oh, yeah, it was Andy. You just missed him.
Come here, my Easter bunny.